Red tide is a common term used for a harmful algal bloom. Red tides are produced by the algal dinoflagellate Karenia brevis when it increases to a high concentration and makes the water turn red. These algal produces a potent neurotoxin known as brevetoxin. Brevetoxin can affect human health and the marine organisms. In Florida, red tide has been associated with massive fish, sea turtles and marine mammal deaths. Harmful algal blooms occur every late summer to fall along the east coast of the Gulf of Mexico. Algal blooms can produce toxins that can cause illness in humans and animals. The effects of red tide on humans are skin irritation and respiratory troubles in people with asthma. The neurotoxic brevetoxin, in humans, causes gastrointestinal and neurological symptoms like vomiting, nausea, paresthesia, partial paralysis, difficulty speaking and respiratory problems. These symptoms can occur by contact with the sea, eating shellfish that has been affected, and aerosols in the air. People who live, work, or visit the affected coast with red tide have complained about respiratory problems that are due to the aerosols produced by the red tide. Brevetoxin in marine life reacts like a nerve toxins that paralyzes the fish's gills and cause its death from respiratory failure. Normally the first marine organisms affected are slow-moving and bottom-dwelling fish. Fish that eat contaminated fish are also affected. In 2017, 538 manatees died because of red tide toxins paralyzing them, resulting in they being drowned. Red tide affects Florida's economies such as the fishing industry and tourism industry. The tourism industry is affected every time there is red tide. Hotel areas on the beach lose millions of dollars due to the aerosol toxins and the dead fish and their smell on the beach. The fishing industry loses millions of dollars in profit due to red tide killing fish and shellfish from resulting dead zones in the Gulf. The harvesting has to wait until the blooms are gone. Preventing or reducing red tide in Florida is very important because during the last 20 years red tides have increased and are more impactful. Experts at the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration is working with universities to develop systems to track and forecast harmful algal blooms. Scientists are using sensors to try to recognize what type of algae is blooming by genetic makers. This helps to identify which algae are present in the water. From space, scientists can help identify and fight algae blooms. Using this technique helps reduce the impact to life and the economy.